on the first Asacreal, and hello! Eric. It's okay, Hickory. I passed out so hard I've been late for everything today. I feel that. I feel that. Didn't share the schedule in Discord. Oh. Well, to be fair, Lorbot, I had a bit of a rough time. And also, it is now a permanent schedule. It is posted. I saw you posted it. However, comma, I'm not even gonna, like, I got stuff going on IRL. I had crap going on. This is why I want to make the permanent schedule so I can just post it and then I never have to do that again. It is permanent now. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So Hello, Makram. I ain't gonna gaslight. I'm just, yeah, I'm tired, guys. I have a lot of stuff going on. Give me your bones, okay. But that means you have to go to the doctor for me. Alright, I'm gonna mute and clean my desk a bit up. Oh, thank you. Natürlich. Ah, guys, should we even today? Should we even today? I don't know. Hi, welcome to stream. Bye. Hello and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. It is me, Vanille the Pastry Witch. I'm tired. Hi, bye. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. How's it going, guys? Hello, Tangamanga. Welcome. Oh, I need to clear this out. There we go. End of stream already? Yeah, honestly. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Here, get to the main menu and then end stream. I'm legitimately thinking about it. Veg time already? No, it's more... I'm tired and I want to relax, and I'm not sure playing Metal Gear is going to be relaxing. I fight with the controls. Though the thing is... Metal Gear streams are going to be shorter anyway because they have like natural segments. Between the bosses, so it's a lot easier to end a stream sooner. Do something else then. I'm thinking about it. Give me a little time. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna open up a little bit here. But I had set a permanent schedule so that I would be able to better schedule myself better. And then I will take a sip and stretch. I set a permanent schedule and it immediately started helping with my sleep because I knew when I was going to be doing things. It became a lot easier to plan. And then I immediately got sick and I started sleeping. And I'm very irritable today. Sorry, even Percy meowing is just ticking me off right now. I know, see. I know. Yeah, I immediately got sick and started sleeping uncontrollably again, which is not fun. So stream has been most of my day for the past little while, and then as I'm getting better, freaking Mama Neil comes home, and I love Mama Neil, but now I have to go into ASMR mode after only 2 hours of streaming because she goes to bed at 8 o'clock. And there's nothing I can do about that because she makes money and I don't, so her rules. So it has just been really rough to want to do anything at all. It's just she's gonna be home today because she left to go check on the elderly friend on her weekend of one day. So she works 6/10s, right? Which means 6 nights of the week I have to be very careful about how loud I am. Which cramps my style, shall we say, because it's very hard to be hee hee ha ha when you're constantly focused on. And it's hard to make a good stream when you have to freaking whisper for half the time. I can't just sit and have fun with you guys. I always have to be thinking about, am I being too loud? Am I being too loud? Am I being too loud? She's coming home today, and it's just really hard to want to do anything because, like, I'm just gonna have to be quiet. And when she comes home, she's gonna criticize me on the state of the house again. And it's, I'm tired. I'm done. I'm tired. Like, emotionally, I'm very done. I'm very done today. Me? Quiet? Yeah, I have to be. I don't know if you've noticed, but, like, with the exception of Mondays now, because Mama Neil gets Tuesday off, I have to be quiet.
Would you like some cheese on top?
Yeah, I'll get some grated Parmesan cheese on top of my espresso depresso and the tiniest of violence, sir. My life is so horrible. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've had to go into whisper mode for the past few streams because Mama Neil's home, and it's gonna be like that for like 3 more months. It's gonna be like that for at least 2 months, if not 3 to 4. Which is gonna be rough. So, especially after how stressful it was yesterday going to the doctor, and then not getting anything done, and then waking up late not getting anything done today. It's one of those things, like, when I was a wee little lass, Mama Neil was able to help regulate our mood by making us do an hour of schoolwork before letting us play in the summer. And it's a lot easier to control your kid when playing is a reward, not an expectation. Because then you have to fight with the kids' expectations, right? Then you have to fight with the kids' expectations. Of like, well, it's summer, so I get to play. No. See, this is the thing. The difference between a right and a privilege. If playing is a privilege, then it's easier to control your kid. And have them not throw temper tantrums, being like, I want to play! Because then the playing is the reward, right? So now I don't feel very good about streaming because I haven't gotten the things I need done. And now it is built into me, if I do not complete task, it is not reward worthy. And I'm already anticipating getting in heck from Mom and Neil. So, I guess you could say I'm just doomer posting? Just move my bowl out of the way. I'm self-doomer posting. Hello, Magical Fries. I am self-doomer posting. Yeah. I guess that's what being Depresso Espresso is, though, so woo! Anyways, you don't want to hear about that. You don't want to hear about that. Prissy's being a little stinker because she refuses to eat her dry food, and it's not because she has a tummy ache or anything. She just wants the wet food, and we're having this war of like, I will not eat until you feed me wet food, and I will not feed you until you eat your dry food. So we're having this contest, so that's why she's, shall we say, in and out of my room. Yelling, crying. Never give up, always surrender. What? I don't think that's what you mean. I don't think that's what you mean. I think you mean to say never give up, don't surrender. Which me are you? Am I the me that's like go to bed? Which one? Hello, Tenten. I didn't miss that. I'm sorry. It does not come off the way I think it does. It sounds like it sounds like you're telling me to go to bed. Typically, when you reference the war within oneself, you only reference one side. For clarity. I am go to bed, okay. Good night. Ahoy! The cat is going to win. The cat is always going to win. Because I love her and she knows that. That's why she has such an attitude. Because she thinks wet food is a right and not a privilege. She thinks wet food's a right and not a privilege. Do what you need to, Commander. I can run you some dinner. I had cheese. Oh, I had Mr. Noodles, so I'll be okay. I had cheese and Mr. Noodles. I'll probably play Metal Gear, but we'll just keep it short again, maybe 2 or 3 hours. It's the next few months are gonna be rough for me because it's gonna be hard to want to do things when I'm so severely limited in what I can do. So, as much as I love Mom and Neil, I'm an independent adult and having this infrequent complete rule change is awful. Her teeth checked? Maybe she got... No, she's just picky. She doesn't throw up food or anything. There's nothing wrong with her going to the washroom. She's just picky. She's prissy as her name is, Lorbot. She just doesn't like the dry food. Here's the thing, okay? She likes the gravy. She just really likes the gravy. And I get it because I like gravy too. I would also lick the frosting off of donuts and then not eat the donuts. How's being your own trad wife plan going? It was great until I got sick and started sleeping again. I had a decent hold of the dishes. I had a decent hold of the dishes because I found a way to get the dishwasher to clean. Turns out the stupid thing doesn't heat the water up. So I have to pre-run the water to heat up the water before I start the dishwasher, and then it works. Get a jar of gravy. It doesn't work, Lorebot, because she licks the gravy. When I buy her pate, she licks the gravy and then doesn't like the pate. That's how I know it's not the dry food. Because with, like, when you get the canned wet food, like the pate or the shredded bits, like, it's not a tooth pain thing. Because you can lick up the pate. She just licks around it because she likes the gravy. She leaves the physical bits for last. So if I put wet food on her dry food, that's the same thing's gonna happen. She's just a little picky eater. She's a little picky eater. However, when I say independent, I mean when you've lived alone for a while, it's hard to have people come in and then tell you what to do. It's hard to let people come in and tell you what to do when you're used to doing things your own way, because Mom and Neil does dishes her way and I do dishes my way, and she'll get mad at me for doing dishes my way. So I have to do dishes her way now. And I can't do anything because I wake up so late, right? From sleeping in. I can't do anything at night now because she's asleep. So I can't do any of my normal cleaning after stream. Thank you, Shinton. I appreciate it. I can't do any of my cleaning because I'll make too much noise. So I can't just take all of my dishes down and start doing the dishwasher, and then I can't cook because the smell of the food could wake her up. And it's like, just stop having a goblin sleep schedule. Easy. But if I started streaming at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, how many of you would be here? If I switched to streaming at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, how many of you would be here? Like, hello, Boltarian. Welcome. This is what I mean. Our schedules are just incompatible. She can't work later. She cannot work later. And I can't really do much earlier. So I have a limited amount of time that I can get housework stuff done. I have to fight for my daylight hours, essentially, between going to my own doctor's appointments and doing that, and doing the housework she wants me to do. And then in the dead of night, I have nothing. Nothing. I can't stream my normal hours. I can't cook. I can't leave the house to get food because leaving the house and opening the door might wake her up. Time to find a new job. Hell yeah. 2 in the afternoon Pacific. 2 in the afternoon Pacific, which would be 5 in the evening Eastern, which would be something like, I don't know, 8 p.m. No. It would be, yeah. It would be somewhere between 8 to 10 p.m. Universal Time Code. Got Oblivion as an ad. Wah! See, I'm a little bit happy that they remade it, but I'm mostly mad that they wasted time remaking Oblivion when nobody asked for it. And almost, 8 years ago, they announced Elder Scrolls 6. And now they're like, guys, guess what? It's Oblivion. We remade it from the ground up. Great. Where's Elder Scrolls? I know what it probably is. They had a bunch of people working on the assets for Elder Scrolls 6 that they used in Oblivion. I used to do 2 p.m. streams and a lot of people still showed up. Not really. When I streamed at 2 p.m. originally, I was a 3 view. Right? And then I switched to streaming in the evening because that's when work permitted it for me. And then when I did Sakuna streams, it's still less. So I streamed for a couple months every Friday at like 2 p.m. Pacific. And I'd say about half of the people that normally showed up. About half. That's what I mean. So it's like if I switch to streaming at 2 p.m., suddenly half of the people that want to hang out with me can't hang out with me anymore. Because they're working. It's not quite really rebuilding connections. It's more like I follow people to raid when I'm done streaming, right? So I have a list of people that I can send you guys to when I'm done. Cool. And when I watch privately, I'm watching in the afternoon because that's when I'm free, right? So if Hiyori switched to doing like 10 a.m. streams, it's part of the reason I can't catch a lot of random streams is because he streams very early in the day for me, right? But I catch his evening Danganronpa streams. So it's hard for me to watch Randon live, at least, because I'm not awake then. I'm busy, and busy is sleeping, right? And I know that because I stream at 6 p.m. Pacific, most people are off of work. So if I switch to streaming when people are working, suddenly we won't be able to hang out anymore, and it'll suck. Because I like watching Randon, it's just I can't wake up that early to watch a streamer. I can't wake up that early to watch a streamer, so I'm not there. Right? So... Boo, where's my new Fallout game? Hopefully never. Could have we made Morrowind instead? I think they won't touch Morrowind. In part because Morrowind is so different. If they implement the Skyrim-like UI to Morrowind, a lot of people that like Morrowind are going to be really, really, really mad. Because part of the game is that you're in the world. There is no fast travel, right? There is no little chevron telling you where to go. And if you suddenly put that in there, original Morrowind fans are going to be like, ugh, freaking Skyrimmers ruining my game, right? Like that's... You're gonna lose out on a lot of people who liked Morrowind. And then they're gonna have to contend with Saturnyne and the Den of Earthly Delights. And if they change that in any way, people are gonna get mad. It's gonna be censorship. There will always be another. Stealth Striders are fast travel. It's very limited, yes. And I'm not sure how they would, if they would even want to touch Morrowind's magic system. That's the real big thing that people like it for, is its robust magic system. If you listen to anybody that's played older Elder Scrolls games, that's the one thing they hate about Skyrim, is how weak and an afterthought the magic system is compared to Oblivion and Morrowind, right? Like, Morrowind is the ultimate freedom. Oblivion is kind of cramping on your style, but still pretty good, right? Because there's a lot of things you can do. But Skyrim, its magic system is essentially non-existent. I want that option. Yeah. Well, it's like you can levitate, right? They essentially gave you console commands as spells. It's horrible to play as a mage in Skyrim. It is. It's an afterthought. So if they remake Morrowind, they're going to catch a lot of flack from a lot of people, and I think they just don't want to touch it because of that. It's why they haven't made Portal 3 or Half-Life 3, is because people's expectations of it are so high they are never going to be able to... Never going to be able to make a product that people like. They're not confident that what they put out is going to match people's exceedingly high expectations for it. So they're probably not going to touch Morrowind because there's no way that they can change the system that people are going to like. I think. There's no way they can change it and modernize it in a way that will not catch them severe flack from any angle. Yeah. 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 Apparently they remade Oblivion. So, they're cowards and aren't willing to bite the bullet and make a good game. The problem, Lorebot, is when you're a company that large like Bethesda, you don't get to make those decisions anymore. You can't just knowingly put out a game that's gonna sell crap because it will please a small amount of people. They don't get that luxury anymore. They got that luxury with Starfield and then probably proceeded to lose it. Starfield was their bite the bullet and make a game, and they messed it up. They're not gonna get that chance again. Execs are not gonna let that happen. There's too many people with too much money invested in the product of the video game. They are not going to intentionally make a game that they think will not sell well because it will appeal to a smaller amount of people. It sucks, but that's the downside of being a big company. Que se estoy cansada. We got access to UE5 when it came out a year or so, with a lot of corporate game publishers wanted to move to... They have their own engine, though, don't they? Like, they have their own engine. I don't think it's running on Unreal. Because, like, Wilds is on the Resident Evil engine. They did make Oblivion on Unreal? Okay, maybe they're switching it up and moving away from their own engine. Maybe they're switching it up and moving it away from their own proprietary creation engine, as it were. They unuglified the fan! What is this? No! Why is he not ugly AF? Oh well. They should remake Skyrim in Unreal, because I'm hazarding a guess that they kind of haphazardly made Oblivion, and by haphazardly I don't mean they threw it together in a week, but rather the intent wasn't to remake Oblivion, but that kind of happened along the way because they were making assets like trees, like grass, like textures for roads and all of that they're probably going to be using in Elder Scrolls 6. At least if I were running it and I had to make the Oblivion remake, yeah? I would be reusing a lot of those assets so that I don't waste time, right? Either the assets are a side thing, either Oblivion is a side thing they made with the assets for 6, or they were intending to make Oblivion again, and they are gonna be reusing the assets as a side thing for 6. I'm hazarding a guess, because if they come out on the Creation Club engine with weaker assets for no reason, that is gonna suck. But you never know with Bethesda. You never know. You never know. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Maybe we clean today. I should probably just stick with... I was surprised it just dropped. Yeah. I was... You want to know why it probably just dropped? Because a lot of us, rightfully so, have the reaction, where the hell is Elder Scrolls 6? Why would you announce that you're working on a remake of a game that nobody asked for? When you're supposed to be making a new game in the series. So if they had made announcements that they were working on the remake, right? Like a year ago, if they had made those announcements, they would have gotten a lot of public flack for not working on Elder Scrolls 6. Sorry, I got a cough. So, from a marketing perspective, it may have just been better to drop it, because now it's like, hey guys, remember that game you loved? Play it again, right? Especially because it is cheaper. I think it's what, 50 US or something? So it's cheaper than a new game. Yeah, it's $66.99 Canadian as compared to a new title release of $80 to $90 Canadian. So yeah, I think it's just probably better for them PR-wise to drop it at the cheaper price without any... Number one, you're not spending money on marketing, right? Which saves you a lot of money. Number two, you're not getting public flack for not working on the thing you said you'd be working on 8 years ago, right? Shadow Drop threw me for a loop? Yeah. So essentially, if they had announced they were working on it, they would have wasted money on marketing, and they would have gotten a lot of heat publicly on why aren't you working on Elder Scrolls 6? Because they're still catching heat about not making Elder Scrolls 6, but way less than if you drop it and save all the marketing money. And now everyone's like, whoa, we're driven! Right? So it probably was just the smarter move to shadow drop it. They gave us 24 hours notice, essentially, that it was happening. So, yeah, if you look at it that way, it makes a lot of sense why they just shadow dropped it. It makes a lot of sense. I'm still here waiting, though! Where's Elder Scrolls 6? Why has there been no news? When was it announced? Bethesda, quote, obviously, end quote, working on the Elder Scrolls 6, Todd Howard says. When was it initially announced, though? 6 years ago. It was officially announced 6 years ago. $49.99 is a gem of a price in a sea of pain this year. Yeah, for game pricing, keeping in mind it's only going to go up, right? So after Nintendo announces that it's going to be $80 US to buy a game, to drop something at $50 is pretty good. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Let me boot up the game. We'll play a little bit. We'll see how far I feel like getting. Imagine at the Xbox showcase they dropped some Elder Scrolls 6 or new showcases. It would be an insane year. It would be, but when did Starfield come out? 3 years ago? 2 years ago. Okay, so Starfield came out 2 years ago. I think we could reasonably expect another 2 years. Came out September 6th, 2023. I think we could reasonably expect another 2 years for Elder Scrolls 6. It all depends on how their backend works. Apparently they're going to be 90. Oswaldo, it is $80 for a digital copy of a game on the Switch. It is $90 for a physical copy of a game on the Switch. It's $80 for the digital copy from the Nintendo eShop, $90 American for the physical copy. It is going to be around 100 Canadian. It's like, yeah, $90 to $100 Canadian flex pricing because some games release at 80, some games release at 90 here for the Switch One. So it's going to be between $90 and $100 for a $90 and $100 for a digital copy in Canada, and then between $100 to $115 for a physical copy, depending on the game, because not all games release at $89.99 or $79.99. Yeah. Voices come out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be sick forever. I hope I'm not sick forever. I hope I'm not sick forever. The game's prices make me happy to be a One Piece fan because they make no media. Because they don't make games. You're gonna be king of the pirates. Let's go. Okay. Again, want some co-ops? I don't even think that's possible for me, but damn, we got some co-ops. Just get in the box, buddy. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go to the BRB screen, and I'm gonna move myself over. Whee! Perfect. Okay. Ah! Bonk. Sorry, guys. There we go. Woo! The fact that you can share games with friends on the Switch, it's not really cool. I don't know how to say this, but you could always do that. So here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. You could always do that. You could always do that. Old games, I know there were older games where only one person had to have a copy and then other people could play without a save file. Yeah, so there's was it Mario Party? Or Mario Kart DS. There are certain games on the DS that you could only one person had to have a copy to play with other people. But the thing is, right? Unless you're both actively playing the game at the same time, you could always share games. Because you could give people your cartridges or lend your Switch. Like, but when you buy the digital they essentially announced that they're raising the price of the physical copy by $10 arbitrarily. You could always buy a digital copy. It's a single-use copy, essentially. You could, if you right now buy a game on the Switch, okay, you can play it on other accounts. But with the digital copy, only one person can play. They're tricking you into thinking they're doing something new when they're not. Like, I physically lend my copies out to friends, like... Chisaric borrowed my copy of Echoes of Wisdom when I was done streaming it. Sister Neil borrows games from me, like... It's not a win. They're trying to find ways to carefully word things to make you think that you're getting something, but the reality is they're taking stuff away from you. Every step of the way. Yeah. Every step of the way, they've just slowly been taking stuff away from you. Every step of the way. Alright, we go do a boss now. You feel so... Did you play tennis today, Oswaldo? Plus $10 and have friends. Yeah. I didn't... They're finding fancy ways to word the fact that instead of being able to buy a downloadable copy of a game onto a Switch, and then everybody who has an account on that Switch can play it, right? Now only one person on the Switch can play it. The person that bought the digital copy. Woo! Item needed ID card. Ooh, oh, are we getting a stealth mission?
Strangelove's research lab and either deactivate or destroy the AI. The lab's built into some ancient ruins, so find those first.
Yeah, they take stuff away slowly and painfully. It looks like binds instead of binos. It looks like handcuffs. I don't know. Oh! Hello, Soda Mugs. Welcome. I'm Vanille the Pastry Witch. I sell questionable potions at questionable prices, and today we're playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Hello, hello! Yeah, we're gonna handcuff them and then Fulton them so they have a horrible time the whole way. I should probably... Hold on. Switch to this beat by primary. Okay. This is a PSPMU. Yeah. This is my uncle's PSP who works at Nintendo. It's my uncle's PSP that works at Nintendo. I regret to inform you, I am not playing anything on PS3 again. That was a horrific experience. Getting it to capture.
Them scouts. They'll blend themselves in with the terrain and the vegetation. Then when they see you, they'll swoop in. They fight pretty much like commandos, and will use clearing techniques to flush you out. In addition to wielding normal weapons, the scouts also carry wires.
Sounds like these guys know their CQC.
Could be. We've been getting reports of CQC attacks being blocked by wires.
Gasp!
Stay alert.
Stay alert. Yeah, I'm playing on official Sony hardware. Wait, Huey, you have something to say? He looks so wild.
So this Dr. Strangelove was at NASA?
Yeah. Well, actually, Strangelove left for DARPA not long after I joined.
And then
Yes!
you ended up
Metal Gear!
doing research at Costa Rica.
Not exactly together. We coordinated on a few things, but the research projects themselves were separate from each other. We had it worked out so that Dr. Strangelove handled the mammal pod, Peace Walker's cerebrum, while I did the rest.
That letter, something to do with your research?
HD, CP, yeah.
No,
There was a lot of issues it caused.
Yeah, it's a report. Research findings.
Research findings? Anything in there we could use against Peace Walker?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Why?
Just don't read it, okay? Promise me you won't.
I'm going to read that so hard. I'm breaking that promise. I'm so sorry. So the issue with the PS3 capture from the streamer end, okay? I had to get a purposely crappy HDMI splitter so that it stripped the HDCP part, the protections so it essentially forcibly de-encrypted it. It caused problems on the capturing end. Essentially, I heard double. So you guys get to hear one thing, but I got to hear everything with about 150 millisecond echo, which you don't think is much, but it's a lot. It's a lot. 150 millisecond echo. So everything sounded really weird to me and ethereal. And then I had issues of I couldn't control the game's volume on my end. I could control it for you guys, but it was blaringly loud in my ears, which meant that I had to turn down all of my audio sources, which meant that I had to reconfigure my sound alerts and sometimes just straight up turn them off because I couldn't hear them. And it was just a bad time. It was a bad time. Wait, do I have like a... It's the sneaking suit. Some works.
Survival.
Is there like a Raiden outfit I can pick up so I look like I belong there? Is there a scientist outfit I can pick up? Snake's face when we tell him most gears are metal. There's a truck that we can find where you open it up and in the back it has metal cogs and it's like metal gears. It's good. It's good. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're going up here. Boop. Closest thing to technician outfit is versus ops only. Pain. There goes my dreams of seeing scientist riding the Raikovich again. Wait, what? A fandom gaslit themselves into believing a song was in the... You have to start... Why don't we make 2025 the year of giving me context, please?
Some scouts are really hard to spot because they use...
Please, I beg of you! 2025, the year of giving me proper context! Context. Please! I want to understand what you're saying!
Snipers and laser sights are a deadly combination.
Metal Gear fans gaslit themselves to think that a Duran Duran song was in one of the games. What game and what song? Oh. Where was that? Over there. Okay. Metal Gear. Oh, okay. So you're talking about a game I haven't even played yet? No context, April. No! There were a few Duran Duran songs, but the one that's used in all the memes isn't there. Okay, alright. I haven't played Metal Gear 5 yet. I don't know if you know this as well, though. But I haven't played Metal Gear 5 yet, and I haven't watched any memes. I haven't watched any memes! Leon, help! They're talking about games I haven't even played yet! I feel like that's a trap. That's there to get me to go somewhere I don't want to be just yet. I like Duran Duran, though. Good to know that there's some songs in there. I knew it! Okay. See? I told you. It was a trap. Wait, there's like a dude up there. Oh, wait, no, that's the dude that I just shot. Okay. You won 6-0? Nice! Congratulations. And you.
He's here!
No, he's not. Nobody's here but us snakes. That's right. Nobody's here. Wait, why? You're so young. Why are you finishing off your tennis career? Are you gonna go in and break your ankle and start your villain arc or something? Why are you ending your tennis career? Why are you ending your tennis career? That sounds so ominous. That sounds like you're going to kill someone or yes. What a great way to end my career. I'm going to get paralyzed from the waist down next week after I go binge drinking in a state where it has a lower alcohol age limit. And then I'm going to proceed to not drive because that's ill-advised. However, I will walk across the street and get hit by a grandma texting on her car. You should start a golfing career. It doesn't have to be a good one. I'm just gonna let you know, most people don't know. Most people don't know. Most cashiers don't go down in history, but they all sure worked. So start your golfing career today and enjoy the mediocrity that is life. Oh!
Hey-oh, hey-oh.
Heyo, heyo! Dankeschön, Rex. Enjoy your emotes. There will be 5 ways to play it. When are they releasing Volume 2, question mark? Is that like, is that gonna be like Metal Gear, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and 4 all on one CD? Okay. The streak remains. Let's go! Okay. I heard someone go, ugh. Is that the sound of a man in distress I hear? Oh! Gasp!
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
After they figure out how to emulate, why do you have to emulate it though? Why do they have to emulate it? Can the PS5 not play? Is the PS5 not backwards compatible? I know the PS3 wasn't. What kind of weird proprietary shenanigans did they do that makes it so hard for them to play their own games? Yeah, it's not backwards with 3, only 4. Okay, what in the mother of truck did they do on the PS3 that makes it so they can't even play their own games? What did they do? Good night.
Somebody there?
Nope. Pretty sure I saw him peek up from over there, so we'll see. We'll go slow. Young Recluse, welcome. Pretty sure he hopped up from behind those bushes.
Somebody there?
No.
Huh, no.
Oh no. There we go. Oh.
Is somebody there?
It's not profitable to maintain backwards compatibility. It makes me...
No.
Where?
Is somebody there?
Here?
Huh. No.
Is he over there? He is. Okay.
Is somebody there?
There we go.
Huh. No.
Ooh, a mist? Kind of covered by... There we go. Okay. Perfect. They've learned that keeping compatibility for one generation is something customers expect, but more than one means they lose potential profit by not being able to sell digital remasters. Okay, then they should just digitally remaster it. Why do they need to emulate it? Why can't they just digitally remaster it? I'm pretty sure a lot of people will get it, especially after Delta. The elusive game that literally no one can play because it's available nowhere. I'm sure that would sell like hotcakes. I think that's all the guys. Yeah, that's all the guys in the area. Ooh. They're a pain. That brings me back to my original question of what the hell did they even do on the PS3 that makes it so hard to emulate? What weird proprietary nonsense did they put on the PS3 that makes it such a pain to remaster its games, to emulate its games? What did they do? What did they do? Sure you can find a video about it? Okay, maybe we'll watch that together. A bird! Time to take a photograph.
Hey.
Tu m'as trouvé. C'est moi, le loup.
French?
Fini de jouer à cache-cache. Dis-moi qui tu es.
Please, do not kill me.
You're no soldier.
Who are you?
What's your name?
You are not a tourist.
What are you doing here?
Cecile.
Diddy.
Coming out. You're not...
Who is she? What, did it want me to zoom in on her chest or something? Panties? Yeah, she lost her pants.
your gun.
Probably it got ripped when she was running out. Oh yeah, sure, post a link.
I'm an ornithologist.
A poacher?
The gun's for self-defense. I'm looking for that one rare bird in Costa Rica.
Which one? The quetzal?
Right, the quetzal.
You are such... How do you know so many languages but are such a terrible liar?
Treaty.
The resplendent quetzal is red listed.
Really? You know your stuff.
I am an ornithologist myself.
Well, we'll have to compare notes later. Here, drink some of this.
She's emaciated. What happened?
Save me. They told me this was a paradise.
Oops, sorry.
That there were more rare birds here than anywhere else. That there was no war here. That it was
Is she
safe.
from French Guyana or something? Like,
They told me...
she's Paz's friend that got caught along with her.
Paz's
Oh!
But... they were wrong.
What happened?
If only I had not recorded that stupid voice.
Oh, it was! The boss!
Trying to capture the quetzal song. Making my way through a thicket, I saw immense runes towering before me.
I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
You're the one who made the tape.
I am loyal to myself. Who's there?
Yes! gasp!
I was captured by that woman. But she was kind. She gave me food to eat and even bathed me herself each day.
Oh, so they captured her pantless.
But
What? Why were you out in the
she
forest
said I could go
pantless?
home in a month. So whatever you do, don't take off the blindfold. Do so, and you will never leave here.
Guess you didn't listen. How'd you escape?
I waited for an opening. Stole an ID card. They almost caught me,
Yes!
but I managed to elude them.
You made it this far and then succumbed to exhaustion.
I was barefoot, with no supplies.
We're gonna Fulton her out, aren't we?
I am so sorry. I drank it all.
That facility. Did you see anybody else in there?
Well, there was another woman,
Like, yes!
but I never saw her in person. Because, you know, the blindfold. Oh, yes. She often sang.
Oh?
Sang.
It was such a strange song.
It's the boss, TM, but it's probably not the boss.
Was she? Could you tell anything from her voice?
I don't know. I don't even know why I was held a prisoner. They confiscated my equipment, my supplies, my passport, money, everything. The only thing I was allowed to keep were my undergarments, so that I would not be able to escape. And now, I am without even the means to prove who I am.
Oh no, she's from France. Okay.
In that case, come to our place.
I'm gonna Fulton this poor
Don't
child.
need a passport there. Don't even need a name. If you want to go back to Paris, we'll take you there anytime.
What I want is a shower, a change of clothes, and a cigarette.
I've got a scar. It's cute.
You know what? Fair. I too hate pants, Grim. I too hate pants.
Fresh out. But come back to my place and you can have all the French cigarettes you want.
It sounds like heaven.
Close, but not quite. Outer heaven.
It is sounding better all the time.
Just wait till I break your ribcage. You'll love
Just
it.
gotta look at the facility.
Hashtag ban pants.
What's in there?
Lot of machinery. A big computer, like you would see in a university.
What about the room where you heard the voice? Anybody in there?
I don't know. There was a
I'm beginning to think the boss isn't alive, but rather the AI was made from the boss.
Say,
Jack. Yes, it simply said Jack.
Yeah, I called it! I called it!
Jack.
Listen, you've got
I
to get me
called
out of
it.
here.
She's
I
not
need a
alive,
shower.
but the AI is either based off of her or they did some weird thing like they did in
You're going
4.
in there, are you? You
I'm a
can't
skirt
leave
gal?
me here.
No. When did I say that I was a skirt gal? When did I
is
say I
Miller.
was a skirt gal, Grim? I said ban pants.
Snake, we don't have room for any more civilians here.
Not even for a blonde Parisienne.
A what? So she's, pretty foxy?
See for yourself. If what she's saying is true, I think we found Paz's friend.
The missing one?
I'm thinking that she's the one that made that tape. Have her listen to it when she gets there.
So she's safe then. Good news.
I'm sure Paz will be glad to hear it.
My bisexual king,
Snake, the ruins are just up ahead.
Kaz.
Head north.
On my way.
As long as they're hot, it doesn't matter.
Stay put. Ever wonder what it's like to be a bird?
Yeah. Asexual queen hates pants. Hates pants. I do like skirts though, but no, we're ban pants here. Whew. We ban pants in this household. Can I climb up this way with my box? Oh, did I not bring my box? Oh, shoot. Well, I guess I haven't needed my box in a while. Pain. Okay. Is there something cool over there? It looks like there's something over there. Vanille is a skirt type of gal. Vanille loves Lolita dresses. She just can't afford them. I don't know if you've ever looked at the Lolita niche subgenre. However, wowie. Those gals get pretty expensive. Very cute though, yeah, very cute. Wait for him to pass out. I need to get more skirts, but I need to get more like Hanfu skirts. Because as with most female form-fitting clothing, anytime you gain or lose weight, you have to get a new wardrobe. However, if your skirt is tied together by strings, like a Hanfu, you do not have to buy a new skirt every time you gain 5 pounds from eating too much hot pot. What a wonderful system, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? Imagine not having to replace your wardrobe so frequently. So I've been slowly stocking up on Hanfu skirts.
Guess not. Someone's firing at us. Going to alert status.
Understood. Dispatching
Oh,
reinforcements.
shoot.
Proceed with extra caution.
Okay, looks like I'm safe.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to base.
Nice, okay. There we go, perfect, okay. Snooze cruise, okay. Just want to make sure that there's no prisoners, because I think I get points for prisoners if I Fulton them out. Take a look at the map. Okay. Alright, I think those are all the guys asleep. Do they really expect you to lose that much health going around these places? I knew there'd be a guy here. I do. There we go. Perfect. Oh, okay. Boop. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Okay. There's a lot of rations on this map. They must be hungry boys. Very, very hungry boys. Did he drop? He did drop something. 12 gauge. Oop. There we go. Okay. One guy gets to sit there and be like, I don't know what my team went, so they just all disappeared.
Every subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
I don't know where they went. Dun 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 dun. Dude, what happens if you don't bring the card?
What?
He's been denied access.
It won't open. Damn.
It won't open. What's wrong with it?
We gotta get that girl's card. Of course they denied him access. If I forget my card, I get yelled at by the manager. I got C because I took so long. Support strike marker. Ooh.
Snake?
Huey, your ID card isn't working. It won't open.
Mission won't start? Aw, that sucks.
It can't be.
What's going on?
She hates me that much? Strangelove's in charge of authorizing IDs. Sometimes a working card has its privileges removed. Say, if she decides she doesn't like that card's carrier.
What
Wow.
happened?
Well, I was never exactly her favorite.
Oh,
Well, this could be tricky. The soldiers outside aren't allowed in the lab either, so their cards won't do you any good.
great.
Snake.
Kaz, where's Cecile?
Cecile is such a good name.
Hold on.
Snake!
Cecile.
Oh, you're
how does it feel to
cute.
fly?
Wonderful. For a moment, I felt what it must be like to be a bird. It almost made me want to give up my research and get a pilot's license. Did you need something?
You said you'd gotten an ID card, right?
Yes, but it was confiscated when the guards got me.
Who took it? What did he look like?
He had an orange jacket. I cannot recall his face, though.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it
Orange
almost pretty
jacket.
much
I can
the
find it.
same. Where did it happen?
Let me think.
She's French and probably reeks of smoke. That's the worst part. She probably reeks of cigarettes.
Just what I'd expect from a birder.
Would you like to hear it?
Huh? What's that song?
It's the
My
bird.
cat cell. I took it with me when I was rescued.
Didn't you say something about them being covered under the Washington Convention?
Just kidding. That was just me. An imitation.
How can you be such a bad liar?
If you want to hear the Kazzzzzzzzzz song again, just let me know. I can tell you all about the birds of Costa Rica, too.
Yeah, will do. Thanks, Cecile.
No. Thank you, Snake. Talk to you soon.
Kaz, did you play that tape for Cecile?
I sure did. It's hers, all right.
Then she must be.
She's not. Cecile says she's never even met Paz.
What?
What?
She's at least 10 years too old.
But
I'm guessing Paz convinced herself that it was the tape her friend made. But never mind that. Let's go over what we know so far. The soldier with the ID card.
We don't know.
wearing an
We do
orange
know she
jacket
smokes.
and is
She
in a
literally
location where
just
you'll
said
hear
she wants
Kessel
French
singing.
cigarettes.
Find that soldier, retrieve that card.
We know for certain she smokes because she said all she wants is a shower and a cigarette. We know she smokes. She said she did. No! One or more of the requirements has not been met. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let's meet our new people. Oh my god, I love you! Okay, alright. Welcome back! I made something new for dinner today. Wanna try it? Okay, we have 3 people now, okay? We have Rat, we have Squirrel, and we have Bluegill. I'm a weapons technician. You say weapons kill people? I say they're needed to protect people. Boss, MSF is more than just you. Don't forget that. What does radio technology do? Wait, what's his name? Bald Eagle. Okay. Details. What if I... What does your radio technology skill... Okay, there we go. Effects are amplified in proportion to the number of people with the skill. Ooh. Support rank is increased when requesting support from Mother Base. Okay. Some crates are too big to climb alone, but they're no problem if you got a buddy. Maybe that's what friendship's all about. Eureka! My research is gonna blow your mind, boss. It's an honor to serve under a hero like you. Welcome back. I made something new for dinner today. You don't... I love you, Limpet, but you can't cook. I'm sorry. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm good enough, but I want to be, and I'm training hard. Thanks, buddy. Yesterday's enemy is today's ally. Helicopter uses its tail roller to combat counter torque. In other words, without it, the chopper can't fly straight. You could say it's like the chopper's jugular vein. Oh. My dream is to invent a weapon that lets you float and recover somebody from a distance. I'm bringing home the bacon. Here, take this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I used to be in the army, but the government sold us out. Is there anything worth risking your life for anymore? My great-grandpa used to tell me, Sonny, bananas are good for more than just eating. What are they good for? Tripping people? Wait, you can get a shield? Wish I could have met you sooner. Aw, shotguns are awesome! I can tell you're not in this because you like the smell of hot lead, am I right? I saw some gigantic footprints in the swamp around Essenka. Do you think it's a monstoodle? Hello, Cecile. Why don't I put you on the intel team? Shotguns! Hell yeah, brother! Oh, that's okay. I will unassign some of the lower ranked people. Limp Biscuit, okay. Well, we definitely got a bunch of warm bodies, that's for sure. I think you're gonna be too low. You are also gonna be too low. Oh, bam!
You're fired.
You're fired! That team, you are also probably gonna be too low. You're fired! Okay. There we go. Okay. Do a cryptic... What do you mean a cryptic talk stream? When you say cryptic talk stream, what do you mean? What's up? What do you mean when you say a cryptic talk stream? Cryptid Oh, just do like a stream where we go over like weird things, like the Sasquatch. That would be cool. And I'm gonna mute this. And we're gonna check this video out. Let me just see how long it is first. Is it short? Is it long? Yeah, ad block extension that's advertising to me. I hate ads. It's a 12-minute long video. Okay, we're not gonna watch it on stream. But I'll post the link again for anyone interested. Feel like it's a little long for a react. In the middle of a game. Okay. Wait, what did I need? Hold on. What did I need in order to... bonk? Sorry. I keep bonking, you guys. I'm so sorry. It does sound like a good Chromecast topic. Maybe I'll do that for May. I will just be by myself and talk about cryptids. What was the thing that I needed to get the analyzer? Oh no, I've like blown it out of the water. Okay. Woo! We're gonna go. You like being bonked? That sounds like that does sound like certified masochist talk.
Clear the rubble in the cloud forest that's blocking our advance.
Okay.
Some C4 could make short work of it. If you succeed, our efforts in this area will be made that much easier.
Okay. Where's my boy? Yeah! Jungle. Survival. Okay, it looks like Tiger Stripe is just straight up better than that. Okay, I have C4. Perfect, okay. I'm ready to go. Let's go, Bluegill! PS3 had a weird way of executing instructions. Devs had to figure out how to make multiple things happen at once efficiently. Okay. We do have different camos. It's like a watered down 4. Probably because it's on a handheld system. Okay. Up we goesies. Can I steal their clothes? Is that a war crime? To steal their clothes? Is that illegal? Or is it fair game? It is nice! Okay, so I can steal their clothes. Perfect. Okay. Right. We're warm bodying it up here. Boom!
Bolton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Bolton recovery helicopter is complete.
There we go. So, where are these walls? And I'm supposed to blow up. Not here? Mayhaps they're not here. I'm sure I will know the wall when I see it. Stealing clothes, question mark? Well, like, I want bluegill to be comfy, and they look comfy. They got nice little bandanas. They got nice little bandanas. I'm sure they'll be fine. That's all you really need. Plus, are you really naked if there's no one there to watch? Aren't you just existing at that point? You're only really naked when you're perceived. Girls are always stealing men's clothes. I'm here to inform you. I'm here to inform you that I get a lot of flack for buying men's clothes, so yeah, I'm gonna steal it. I can't buy it. I'm not allowed to buy it for myself, apparently. Because my sexuality is directly connected to the clothing I wear, apparently. She says, spitting venom from her mouth. I can't buy men's sweatpants. I did. I actually bought several pairs of men's sweatpants. I decided to screw the system. Why should I have to date someone to steal their clothes? Just bypass the guy entirely and just start buying it for yourself. Just start buying it for yourself. No one's there.
Nothing here.
That is correct, sir. I've lost so many hoodies. Here's the thing, no one's here.
Nothing here.
Woo! Okay, we're good. Where is that guy? I gotta find him. Here's the thing, okay? Oh, everyone likes oversized stuff. So just start buying oversized stuff. I didn't know firing at well, yeah, firing at surrendering forces is a war crime. If someone says, I don't want to fight anymore...
Who are you?
Damn it! That's okay. Boop. Where?
The boss is too.
They're counting on me.
Fulton recovered a helicopter.
I'm pretty sure that's like, well, this is gonna make me sound really bad, but that is very obviously the morally wrong thing to do. Like, very obviously. And that's why you do it. That's why it's a war crime. Shooting at people that are surrendering because you're supposed to minimize the loss of human life.
Rebels in the way.
At all.
Should make short work of it.
You're supposed to minimize the loss of human life if you can. Woo!
Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you up there.
I'm probably gonna do this again to get her score, but here's the thing, okay? As a certified Canadian, I can tell you that taking advantage of people's susceptibility to human kindness is a war crime, and that's why we did them. Feeding people and being nice and then developing a reputation of being nice allows you to utilize that reputation later, say when you want to poison the enemy, right, by feeding them food. Then once they come to an understanding that you're good and they can come to you repeatedly and build trust with them, then you abuse that trust and poison their food. And then you kill all of them. It's more efficient. It's more efficient. Is it right? No. Is it efficient? Yes. There we go. Here's the thing, okay? When you develop a reputation for being nice, people will rely on you. And you can use that reputation in other ways. For example, it's a lot easier to lie to someone if you just tell them the truth all the time. So when you do lie, and it's small, they're more likely to believe you. You save it, okay? You build that good trust rep, okay, with your mom, that you're a good child that never lies. And then the one time you do lie, she's not gonna believe that you're lying, because why would you do that? Why would you do that? The boy who cried wolf, but in reverse, right? Yeah. If I give you lunch every day, okay, and then you come to me privately and then ask if you can have some of my lunch, and I grab you by the neck and I'm like, no, you stupid mother trucker, I hate you, nobody likes you, everyone tolerates you, you touch my food with your grubby hands again, I will ruin you, right? And then you go into the cafeteria and act like nothing happened, no one's gonna believe you, because you've always given them food. You just go say, they tried to take my food. You make up some story about trying to take your food, and then everyone just believes you. Now, this makes me sound like a psychopath, okay? I have not done that. But, theoretically speaking, at any time, when you build up good reputation, you can use it. You don't want to. Yeah, throw grenades with the food cans. But that approach is like psychopath behavior, so we don't do that here. It was underhanded or dirty tactics, but war crimes are in larger scale. Yeah, see, it's not a war crime the first time, but it's when you do it repeatedly that it becomes a problem. Wait, hold on. How about your mission is go home, live your life, and enjoy yourself, sir? That's your mission. It's not a war crime the first time, but then when you let it happen repeatedly, then it starts becoming a problem, because now you are... It's not just one time anymore, right?
You're fired.
Fired! Okay. War crimes can only be against humans. I mean, I'm sure if you were bad enough to animals, you could very solidly make the case that, it is a war crime as animal abuse. What's the sonic eye? Oh, I think I do want that. I would love a higher level love box, however, comma. We can raise crops and destroy nature. Yes, but it's different when it is an animal. Plants are different than... I think the tier system that we generally use are plants are the lowest form of life form, then insects, then animals, right? As in like mammals. And usually people even subclassify animals. Like, usually fish, mollusks, and like sea creatures tend to be on the lower end, and more mammalian life forms tend to be on the higher end of the empathy scale, with humans at the top. Microbes and unicellular life, yeah, well, that's the assumption, right? Is that, like, that's even below plants because they don't have the capacity for thought, right? And you can argue for each animal in the tree and try and place it in this hierarchy list, and it's going to be different person by person based off of their personal beliefs. Because there are some people that think it's human and then everything else below. Like, they're all on the same. Like, a cow has the same value as a plant, so torturing a cow doesn't matter because it's not a human. And then there are other people that think animals are on the same tier as humans because they have the ability to feel pain, essentially, right? Some people draw the line at the cognition of pain, and so pretty much all animals are on the same tier as humans because we have the shared concept of pain, and then plants are below. That's where they define the line, right? So it depends. It depends. Local chatter finds new low. I was about to say scorch earth deprive. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing of scorch the earth, right? Salting the fields. You burn the fields down and salt them so nothing can grow in its place. You're not only removing their immediate food source, but you're crippling them for years to come so that you have control over them, right? That's where that whole salt the earth comes from. That's where that one comes from. So it depends. Sure, we'll try this one. Survive. Okay. 5-minute time limit. Yeah. Well, these missions are pretty short. Yeah. I think one could make an argument, depending on how you treat the animals, that you could classify the negligent treatment of animals as war crimes. Like, in terms of war, killing animals outright probably won't constitute a war crime. However, killing an animal outright is not likely to constitute a war crime. However, torturing an animal as one would torture a human probably does.
Hey!
Oh.
Somebody there?
No.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Is he coming? Yes. There we go. Okay. He sure took his sweet time. Okay. Okay, my target's back there. Tortilla!
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Ooh, documents. Okay. Oh, there's another thing there. I have to blow up the wall somewhere? Or collect items. Something like that. Human cells make up 43% of the total cell count in the human body. That's because we have bacteria inside of us, right? We got that dog. Yes. Good night. Okay. We got that dog in us, guys. Boop, boop. Okay. I wonder how many war crimes Snake has committed. Which Snake? Because, like, they work for the American military in this time period. So the answer is probably an alarming... The answer is probably an alarming amount.
Now we've got to recover those supplies. Hurry! Now get over to the goal.
Where's the goal? Back there. Oh, okay. Whee! More bacteria than that, mayhaps. Mayhaps. mind, like, the boss is recruiting children. From Metal Gear 1, not Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear 1, we know that the boss had, or Big Boss, I should say, has been recruiting kids from war-torn countries. Which is kind of shady. Hey! Oh! Okay. War crimes. See, that would be biological warfare, yeah, which is its own war crime. But like, see, it'd be hard to. I think the reason why it's hard to involve animals in war crimes is specifically because war crimes are done out of hatred for another person. That's why they're a crime. Right? You don't torture an animal. Right? But you torture a human because you know it causes pain. It doesn't cause just physical pain, but emotional pain and scarring pain, right? If you're going into another country, you're probably not giving a crap about that country's cows. You are less likely to commit an egregious sin against a cow because you don't have that emotionality tied in it that you do with a human. Which is really messed up to say. It's really messed up to say. But at the end of the day, war crimes are...
You're fired.
I'm just discharging all of these guys.
You're fired.
You're fired! Okay.
You're fired.
You're fired! There we go. Ah! I keep hitting the button. War crimes are done out of hate. Right? You don't... It's not something you just casually do. It's done with intent and purpose. So it's really hard to commit a war crime against an animal unless you have specific hatred for that animal, right? I think that's where the war crimes just don't happen as they would. I'm gonna run to the washroom really quick. And then we're gonna do that mission again. Woo! Give me a minute! And a half! Okay, I'm sure that was like a minute and a half. There we go. Woo! Alright, we're gonna do that one, but faster. You joke, you can't fire me! I quit! I did that once.
Let's get this
I did that once, okay? I used to work at an ice cream parlor that also served burgers. Ah! No! Ah! No! Stop blocking me! I was just theoretically suggesting war crimes. I wasn't actually doing them. So the real way to get an S on this one is to break that thing. Fulton this guy so he's out of my way. Oh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I can't believe you bonked my noggin like that. And then run back this way.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh, there we go. And then get this guy.
We're under attack!
Shoot. We're under. No, we're not. Not a time penalty.
Now we've got to recover those supplies. Hurry! Yes. Now get over to the goal.
Damn.
Understood.
Let's try that. Hold on. Let's retry that.
With extra caution.
Proceed with extra caution. Let's sleep everybody first. So, I worked at an ice cream parlor that also served burgers. And it was a very nepotistic company. They hired family members. They would specifically target kids and try and get them written up out of a job, essentially. They would find anything and everything you could have ever done wrong, write you up. There we go. And then they would find a reason to fire you, despite like you being an incredibly dedicated worker, showing up all the time, right? Taking extra shifts. You wore the wrong shade of black pants. That was your first mistake, kitty. You wore cool gray number 5. And so that was happening to me. They had written me up for a single ketchup stain on the corner of a table. They had written me up for leaving a singular tray outside, a food tray. They had left a lot of like really mean notes about it too, and they were also nitpicky. The woman who was doing these, they were petty AF. I developed anxiety so bad that I couldn't sleep. I would get panic attacks and drive to the store at 4 in the morning to make sure I shut off the gas. That was never an issue. It was always something small, right? Like, oh, there was an empty ketchup packet that fell on the floor that didn't get picked up. Boo-hoo, right? The lady that was writing me up, however... The lady that was writing me up left the gas on overnight. Left the gas on overnight, and she didn't get a write-up. She just got a talking to. It was like, hey, man, it's really important. You need to remember to turn the gas off, because, like, that's, like, if someone walks in to a room filled with gas, like, that can be very, very dangerous. But no write-up for her. Report them. You can't report someone to the authorities for doing that. You can't report someone for being an absolute B-word. And leaving the gas on was like she forgot to turn the gas valve off. It wasn't like she was... What do I have to do to get an S on that one? It wasn't like she was leaving it on with intent to kill someone or something. It was she just forgot to turn off a valve. But that has dangerous consequences, right? So... I pulled that. They had called me down. Suddenly, all of my 3 months of write-ups disappeared. 3 months of write-ups disappeared. And I was like, they're gonna fire me. So I had resolutely decided to quit before they could fire me, because it's like, I'm not gonna sit around here and just wait. So I left. And they're like, no.
You're fired.
They didn't expect me to... Negligence is a thing, but in order for negligence to happen, someone has to be hurt. You can only really charge people with negligence when the action leads to someone getting injured. If I forget to lock the doors to the store, it's left unlocked all night, I will only get punished if someone comes in and steals something. There has to be an actual effect for negligence to come in. That's where, like, intent matters, right? Because if you punish people for negligence without someone getting hurt, you are punishing for a prospective crime that never happened. You didn't intend for a crime to happen. It wasn't planned, right? So there's no motive. And nobody got hurt. So they can't really... It is unethical to punish someone for negligence when no one gets hurt. That's the basis of negligence, is someone got hurt because someone else didn't care. Premeditation is when you want to do something, right? But then you have to prove motive. There has to be provable intent that a crime was going to be committed, right? You have to, beyond reasonable doubt, prove that a person had intent to cause harm to another person. Otherwise, we live in a very litigious world. Otherwise, we would live in a very, 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 very litigious world. Because then you wouldn't have to prove intent. Night Skeleton crew the place in order to meet corporate demands. 2 months later, all the youth had quit and the place was unstaffed. Too much to operate at all. Yeah. The person that ran the store... neglected repairs, neglected repairs, neglected repairs, neglected repairs, until the point that the repairs costed so much that, ooh. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. We're gonna do some missions to level those up. You run this joint like someone who never played a video game. Yeah, right? It adds up, and then essentially the franchise was like, this place is horrific. Like, the upholstery hasn't been cleaned in 5 ever.
Clear the rubble in the cloud.
Where you either have to pay to fix all of this, or you have to sell your franchise. And so he sold the franchise. He sold the franchise, which was the smarter option, but he would have been able to maintain the franchise had he invested that money earlier, like he was supposed to. We need to be like the Minority Report and arrest people before they commit a crime. Yeah. With 2/3 majority on the psychic scale, okay? There has to be at least a 2/3 majority, and the psychics have to be picked at random, because that way, number one, it's true because they premeditated. They can't premeditate things if they don't know that they're gonna be working. Ooh, confidential dog. They can't premeditate things if they don't know.
I just heard footsteps.
No, you didn't. Boom. So I will travel around the world personally, and I will get a bunch of psychics together, and then we're gonna do the Minority Report. And they'll know which one's getting picked because they're psychic. They're psychic. They'll just know when it's their turn.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
So yeah. Alley-oop. Okay. Up we cozy.
Fulton recovery to helicopter is complete.
Fulton recovery to helicopter is complete. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand. They really should just start playing management sims, and then they'd understand that you have to invest money to make money. You can't just keep using the same crappy stuff year in, year out. You gotta make your repairs. Yeah, I need some... Guys, I need to borrow some of your guys' psychic powers. Oh, that's Vanille. I'm gonna have to pause and close the door. Good night. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Hello? Okay, I'm streaming. 1 minute. Mama Neil says hi. Mama Neil says hi. I'll get wrecked if they start throwing people in jail for potential to commit a crime. Same. I talk mad crap.
Here.
I talk mad crap. Like, we were just talking about how to effectively do war crimes earlier. Like, I would get bonked so hard.
Who are you?
Nope. Damn it. Time penalty. Okay. Am I being sneaky? I am being sneaky. I'm being very sneaky. Sort of. I'm trying. I'm trying. I booted up Monster Hunter earlier in the day, and I didn't even play it. The house was cold. The house was cold, and I didn't have anything to bake in the oven, right? Because that's one good way to heat up the house. So I decided, oh, I'll just let Monster Hunter...
Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you up there.
I'll just let Monster Hunter run for a bit. While I do the dishes.
You did it. Keep it up.
Same guy? Damn, okay. I gotta try it again. It doesn't target his head, that's why. Ugh, flag him. Damn, okay. The most inefficient heating award goes to... Yeah! Well, I only wanted to heat up my room. I'm not heating the house. I'm heating up my room. So that it was comfortable for streaming. So yeah, it is efficient. Haha! Though I did consider making baked food. I did consider making baked food so that I could heat up downstairs too. And hello, Candy. Sometime when house is chilly, play video game. Okay, there we go. They're all. Magazine. Sure. What's a PKM? A gun? Okay. It's a Pikmin! Yay! Can I look at the model viewer? Ooh, Metal Gear Solid magazine. A popular monthly magazine jam-packed with excitement on every page. It has a massive fan base that stretches all the way from the southern part of the US to the Panama Canal, and circulation of 1.1 million copies per month. One especially popular feature is the pen pal exchange page. Some CIA mercenaries and MSF members are known to be avid readers of this mag. Put it in front of them and they might just drop everything else. Nice. Wait, that's Cecilia. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Have you heard the tales of Monster Hunter Wilds, Candy? Like, oh my lord, the game is too full. The game is too full. Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Rubble in the cloud.
And we're gonna do better this time. AMD has been heating my room since 2013. I'm German and Canadian. I get a buff to war crimes. I do. I do. I do. Downside of being German and Canadian, I might get a buff to war crimes, but I get a debuff to stealth because if I run into a door, I will apologize to it. So I get a massive stealth debuff, and that doesn't help. Okay. These guys aren't really good soldiers. You run. Climb up. Wait, what if I just... Okay, yeah, I guess I just don't even have to interact with that guy. Huh, that's probably one of the things, at least. Yeah, I need to get that new Hatsune Miku gaming computer. I need to get the new Miku nishite ageru. The new Miku computer, so that I can heat my house. Why spend $5,000 on a new water heating unit when you can spend $3,000 on a computer? Okay. Let's walk past him. What again? There's like, it's gonna probably be closer to $2,000, but there is a Hatsune Miku NVIDIA PC case and graphics card coming out. It messed up their drivers again. Dang it. Call me when it's goomy. You're gonna wait for the custom Teto Synth 5 one. Not the Teto... I'm calling it right now. You would absolutely shell out $5,000 for a custom dual Teto case where it was Synth 5 and the Uta version.
But some C4 should make short work of it.
You would want a custom case with both of them on there. I'm calling it out. Onk.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
Woo!
Hey, that was great. Can't wait to see what else you can do.
Yay! I did a good job. I wish I could... Right? I mean, you can pay people to make custom keyboards. That's a lot of money. Yeah, but you need to get the custom Teto keyboard. You need to get the custom painted Teto... A! Not an S! It's a lot of... It is a lot of Teto. You'd probably have two 1/7 scale figures standing in there. Heat resistant, of course. Heat resistant, of course. No new people? Okay. They're getting closer. I feel like I want to make the love box, though. Yeah. Shell out the money for that first. And we'll make whatever the heck this is. A riot shield. Okay. R&D team level 62. Ooh. I wonder how see how much money it takes to make a dream PC is entirely dependent on what parts are on sale at the time. If you buy all of them when it's not on sale, you can pay a lot of money buying it all at once. But if you spread it out over when there's sales, right? And when they're announcing new things, so older models drop in price, you can save quite a bit. You can save like a whole $1,000. You can save a lot of money. Body checks.
You can steal items from soldiers by putting them to sleep or knocking them out and then doing a body check.
Okay.
Get close to the unconscious soldier and press the action button when you see the icon. Or you can sneak up on them from behind and do a hold-up. It also works if the soldier's near death. Keep in mind though, if you wait too long, you'll have a dead soldier instead of a dying one. And you can't do a body check if you're holding the Fulton recovery device either. So don't try.
So don't try. Wait, does he not have irises? No, they're just so light blue you can barely see
We've
them.
also confirmed that scouts are outfitted with camouflage to help them
I'm
hide.
not gonna lie,
Some
I
look kinda
didn't.
weird, like
The
they've
first
got
time I
seaweed
encountered
growing all
ghillie
over
suit
them.
as a term was
ghillie
Monster
suits.
Hunter, and I
Not
thought it
much
was
difference
pronounced
between
gee
them
suit.
and any other scout in terms of combat ability, but it does make them harder to spot.
I'm sure it does.
You've come across these before.
Yeah, the Soviet Union. The first time, it took me a full hour to find the guy and take him out. Kaz, do you know what they shine?
Shine? Like how?
The rifle.
From their heads.
Their heads?
How about their hair? Do they have a lot of it?
What are you talking about? How the hell would I know?
How about a parrot? Did anybody hear a parrot squawk?
A parrot? Look, Snake, you're talking to the wrong guy. I mean, Cecile's the bird expert. Wait a second, what am I saying? You're not making any sense to begin with.
Never mind. It's a long story. I'll figure it out another way. Forget about it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Anyway,
His
we've already
bald
lost
head
too many
reflected
good
the
people
sun,
to these
giving away
surprise
his
encounters.
sniper
Make
post.
sure you don't end up like one of them.
Yeah, let's go shirtless. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna replace a grenade. Oh, I can't replace, can I? I can. Perfect, okay. So instead of tortilla, I want the analyzer. Let me try the Sonic Eye out. We'll see how that works. What happened to shirtless? Why isn't that viable? Unfortunately, the shine of my titties will be visible to the snipers. My moist, sweaty pecs are just too luscious that it will draw all eyes to me as it should.
There's supposed to be a Quetzal singing close to where your target is located. Keep your ears open.
Good night. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. Kidnap a man? Yeah, my pecs are massive. My arms are noodles, but I've got titties for days.
Fulton recovery helicopter
Let's
is
see what the
complete.
Sonic Eye does. Oh! When they walk, it goes ping. Okay. That's an interesting form of vision.
What's that? The enemy's
Oh,
close.
shoot. Okay. BAM! I guess we're doing this way. Damn. They're coming.
What's wrong? What's going on over there?
They don't know. It's fine. They don't know.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to base.
This thing runs out of battery pretty fast. Okay. Wait, that's the analyzer? Where's the... Oh, okay. Alright, that's right. At least I'm better than this. Hey, I got better at Halo. I'll have you know. Woohoo! I got better at Halo as we went along.
Confirmed onboard helicopter. If you forget what a Quetzal sounds like, give Cecile a call on the radio. She'll remind you.
It's okay, I can just shake every guy. Can jostle their jimmies. There we go. Didn't he have like an orange vest too?
You all right?
A way that I can swap weapons and...
Assault! Someone's firing at us! Going to alert status!
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
Good night. Guntail sounds like an awesome Twin Tail anime. It does. Did you ever watch Gunslinger Girl though? I never finished it, but it was about child soldiers.
The enemy's close!
Oh, hi. Owie, can you stop it? Go to bed. I'm just gonna restart this level. We've absolutely kerheckered it. Nice. I never finished it. I just remember that it was about... It was about child soldiers.
There's supposed to be a Quetzal singing close
And it
to
was
where
about
your
junior
target
high
is
school
located.
age girls
Keep your ears open.
that would transport their... They did like assassinations and stuff, and they would transport their guns in violin cases. I've just heard of gunsmith cats. Wait, are they like cats that make guns?
The enemy's close!
God dang. Okay. Try again. Gunsmith cats? Do they make guns? That's also up Lorebot's alley.
There's supposed to be a Quetzal singing close to where your target is located. Keep your ears open.
There we go. Perfect. 19-year-old Irene Riley Vincent operates the titular gunsmith Cat's gun shop, but also works as a bounty hunter. What? You're telling me it's not about cats that smith guns? What is this? What is this? It's not about cats that smith guns. I feel so ripped off right now.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Excuse you, Little Witch Academia is great, I'll have you know. I'll have you know. This is the worst betrayal since Yuri on Ice. To be fair, Yuri was on the ice. It was exactly as advertised. Yuri was on the ice.
Enemy assault!
What's wrong? We have a situation. Backup team. Head over and investigate.
Dude, they're coming from behind me?
Is someone there?
No.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
No one's here!
Clear.
Understood. Return to base.
There we go. Unequip, re-equip. There we go. Nilly has just found the unequip, re-equip button. Goodbye. Are you kidding me? Goodbye. Okay.
Eliminate all hostiles.
There we go. All right, we're safe.
Forget
Oh,
what a Quetzal sounds like. Give Cecile a call on the radio. She'll remind you.
if you forget what it sounds like, do not forget we have a professional bird. What do you call it? Imitator.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. Contact lost. Going to alert status.
Understood. The enemy should still be nearby. Find him.
No. How about you don't find me? How about no?
Is someone there?
No.
The enemy's close.
Ah! Okay. Why is this one so hard in particular? Okay.
There's supposed to be a Quetzal singing close to where your target is located. Keep your ears open.
Okay, so there's a good chance that the guy that I'm looking for isn't even here. There we go.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
let that marinate for a minute.
Guess not.
There we go. Candy, you know the Greeks were absolute doujinshi nutsos. Have you not heard half of Greek mythos? It's literally just Odin effing around and finding out. It's literally just tales of Odin's sexcapades and their consequences. Zeus not Odin. Yes, same thing. Oh, it's fine. Wake up. Put him to sleep again.
Guess not.
There we go. Oh my god! Not again! I'm going to give this guy some serious problems with the amount of tranquilizers I'm putting in him. He is not gonna be okay. My dude has narcolepsy. Leave him alone, buddy. He can't help it.
If you forget what a Quetzal sounds like, give Cecile a call on the radio. She'll remind you.
Good night. Okay. There we go. All right, there we go. Finally, guys, we did it. We did it. They're all snoozing. They're all snoozing. Finally, I am safe. There's gonna be like a guy down there, and I'm gonna get caught, and I'm gonna like scream.
Helicopter is complete.
I have not yet heard the Kazzzzzzzzzz. I'm just stealing their stuff because I feel like it. Books. Oh, hello, Cybernaut. Ramming in. Hello. I'm Vanille the Pastry Witch. I sell questionable potions at questionable prices. And today, we're playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. You're playing Sonic Heroes. Let's go. That's my favorite Sonic game. I know that's controversial, but I love Sonic Heroes.
Enemy assault!
There we go. Enemy assault! Too late. Enemy snooze cruise. Sonic Heroes, for some reason, they're better at making music than games. They are very hit and miss with their games, but the music is always a slap. Can you get the emeralds for me? They're so hard to get. Aw, sure. Abso-smurfly. Top of cliff, right?
Once you know which soldier has the ID card, do a body check. To do a body check,
Okay, so it is in this zone.
Or put him to sleep. Or hold him up. That works too.
I'm surprised they never remastered them. I think it's because it was kind of really janky control-wise, and I'm gonna hazard a guess that, like, because it wasn't very popular, they didn't see the need to remake it.
He's here.
What? No, I'm not! Damn it.
Dispatching reinforcements now.
Good night. Oh, more. Boom. Slam one dude into another. Oh, damn. I think everybody's snoozing, so. There we go. You say janky when a lot of modern games are. When I say janky, I mean like unplayable. I don't mean oopsie doopsie, the camera went the wrong way, though that's unprofessional. I mean janky as in the controls do not work consistently. The controls do not work consistently, and you may have had a bad time because of it. The speed goes uncontrollable, and, Ow! Oh my god, I hate this. Okay. The speed at some points felt uncontrollable, and then suddenly would grind to a halt. So it kinda was a little hard to get used to. Yeah. The thing that Sonic has kind of struggled with is it wants to be a 2D, like originally it was a 2D high-speed platformer, right? And when you go fast and feel fast, like it's very fluid and good. But oftentimes they put in sections that just grind you to a halt. And it can make it hard to enjoy the game because you're enjoying one style of the gameplay and then it gets cut off by the second very poorly integrated kind of gameplay. And then you're just left there like, Definite. Oh my god. We'll get there someday, guys. We'll get there someday. Eventually, one day. You didn't play much? I played Sonic Heroes. I have Sonic Unleashed and Sonic 06 for the PS3. And I had the Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube.
Keep your ears open.
So that's what I played mostly.
Guess not.
Okay, move back over here.
Guess not.
Wait for him to come up here. Perfect. There we go. And we get the guy over here. Oh. And now we start stealing these boys.
Guess not.
Sonic games sneak into your shopping cart? Maybe they do. Somehow you will get Sonic. You buy a Mario game and suddenly it's Mario and Sonic at the Olympics and you're just like, what?
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Up you goesies. Nice.
Fulton recovery subject
Sonic Heroes came out a while after I graduated high school. I don't remember when I got it. I just remember that I was a child. Was I in junior high? Was I in elementary? Who knows? It was part of the very long span of time where I didn't keep track of time because it didn't matter. Then in high school, it suddenly matters so much. And then the first 2 years after high school, it matters so much. And then after, you're just like, ah, whatever. I work when I work. I don't when I don't. Oh, how time comes for us all. Oops. There we go. I do not want to risk him calling people.
If you forget what a Quetzal sounds like, give Cecile a call on the radio. She'll remind you.
She's turning 53. Came out in 2003. Here's the thing. It's very hard for me to tell when I got it because I never got new games. I only could get outdated games. So I can guarantee you I didn't get it when it came out in 2003. I probably got it several years later when they stopped making GameCubes. My first console that I got, the first console I got on release was the Wii U, okay?
Once you know which soldier has the ID card,
the first console I got on release was the Wii U. Every other console, the Wii I got after it'd been out for a while, but the Wii U didn't exist yet. Good night. There's the guy with the ghillie suit. I'd put him to snooze cruise really quick. My brother in Christ needs a nap. Wait, but the Wii U is modern. Yeah, but I got it when it was released. That was the first console that I got, like, when it was new. N64 was the only console you ever got new. Ooh. Yeah. When the Wii U came out, I got it within the first couple months. Because I had a job. When the Wii U came out, I got it. The Wii I got a couple years, like 1 or 2 years after it came out. I was gifted by Auntie Nilly, the Wii, and it was the special red Mario version. It was the red Mario anniversary one. Ooh, cola. So that was the first new... I got the DS new. But it was out for a while. So yeah, I guess the DS I got first. The DS Lite was a new console, but it had been out for a while. And then the Wii... Oh, which came first? I don't remember. Did the Wii come first or did Germany come first? I've been poor for 30 whole years. I think it was in measure... I think it was a bit in measure, number 1 they were expensive, but number two, Mom and Neil didn't want me to get addicted to video games.
The soldier carrying the ID card is supposed to be wearing an orange jacket.
Thanks, buddy. I'm just robbing these people for fun. I'm so sorry, Miller. I know that's disappointing, but I'm just robbing these people for fun, okay?
Open recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Germany and the DS are probably on the same time. Well, see, the reason why we got a DS, okay, was because, when you're going for an 18-hour flight, you kind of want your kids to shut the hell up. Not 18-hour flight. I think it was like probably a 12-hour flight. It's not a direct flight. It stops somewhere and then you stop in the States for a while and then you go to Germany. Or you stop in Iceland and then go to Germany. And she wanted us to, shall we say, not be annoying. So, the Wii U was great. I did love the Wii U because Mom and Neil would watch her TV show and then I would play on the little Wii U pad. And then when she was done, I could transfer it back to the TV. And it was great. It was a beautiful little system. It still is because I still do that. That or Mom and Neil invites me to come down and watch her play Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. She still needs to look down at the controller to see what buttons she's pressing.
Somebody there?
No.
Huh, nothing.
Why did you get up? Oh my god. Why did he get up from his perch? Good night.
Gunshot! There, I saw it again.
Duly noted. You didn't get Toronto to Frankfurt? No, because it costs extra money!
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
Is somebody there?
No. No one's there.
Huh, nothing.
Hold on.
Somebody there?
No, no one's here.
He's here!
No!
What's wrong? We have a situation. Backup team. Head over and investigate.
Scheiße.
Make sure you don't kill the soldier when you do your body check.
I'm hiding. Go away!
I saw something.
Go away!
There's supposed to be a capsule singing close to where your target is located.
I know, buddy!
I know it is not easy, but I have faith in you.
Once you know which soldier, if you forget what a Quetzal sounds like, give Cecile a call.
That is what a Quetzal sounds like.
Huh, I didn't have the option to go over there, did I? Wait. Wait, question mark? I need a big screen TV for gaming. Sister Nilly actually offered me a TV for my room. And I rejected it because I did... If I had a TV in my room for playing video games, you know I'm not sleeping. It's already hard enough to break away from the computer. It's him! It's already hard enough to break away from the computer to go to bed. I don't want to. Good night. Okay.
You'll have to unequip the full
There we go.
device before you snake. Pick it up. You're carrying too much stuff. You gotta drop something. I bet you could use that ID card you found to get into the lab.
I used my last Fulton.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Yay! I used my last Fulton. Now I gotta get all the way back. It should be okay. I put a lot of people to sleep. And so barely made myself up. It's in the next room for me. The PC is in the room next to my bedroom, but it's still like, ugh, I could be doing things. I could be doing things, guys. Wow, what a leisurely walk. Now that everybody's been put on the snooze cruise, I can hear the call of work. Actually, I've been sleeping a lot lately, so I haven't been playing Monster Hunter. I haven't been doing anything.
He's here!
No, I'm not. Goodbye. Goodbye! Hop on Clip Studio. Yeah, I should. Get my reps in for today. I wanted to do a bunny girl version of myself, but that didn't end up happening. Yeah, I gotta get insomnia. What I gotta do is I gotta do so much methamphetamine, okay? I have to do so much methamphetamine that I reverse the chronic fatigue into insomnia. Oh, hello. Ow. Go to bed. Go to bed. Okay, there were two guys that are up here.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Contact lost. Going to alert status.
Understood. The enemy should still be nearby. Find him.
Good night. Okay.
Come in, HQ.
This is
Goodbye. There we go. A dude. Have you considered that the thing doesn't work because you're swiping the wrong way?
Excellent. It's open.
Yes, it's her flower. I do not approve of your recent weight loss program. What? What do you mean? It's a horse.
It can't be.
It can't be. It isn't. It's someone else.
might you be?
You. Dr. Strangelove, I presume.
I've been waiting. Snake.
Snake.
Yes, waiting without joy or pleasure. Waiting for the one I despise.
You sound painfully British. Who are
Don't
you?
move. You men and your guns. You all say the same thing. I suppose you're here to destroy my research. Yes, I know. Just as I know what you did 10 years ago.
Who are you?
Go on. Kill me like you killed her. Kill me like
What was
you
she
killed
sniffing?
the boss.
Tobacco, I think.
Kill me!
It would have been white residue if it was kind of a drug, I think.
Or should I say Big Boss? That filthy title given you as reward for murder. Do you still wear it with pride?
Why do you
chose a shadowy
sound British?
country over the mentor who made you what you are. You brought despair to good soldiers everywhere. You used the pretext of a mission to kill a true hero. Is that what you call loyalty? Answer me!
The boss.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
She betrayed America. She stole a Davy Crockett and then defected to the other side. She used an American nuclear weapon to attack Soviet territory. The only way for Washington to prove its innocence to Moscow was to eliminate the traitor themselves. The boss's death was the only thing that could have prevented all-out nuclear war.
Yes!
Is that what you call the truth?
That's what she asked me to do, buddy!
The truth as it was told to me.
So the
That's
truth
what she
is that you
asked
saved
me
the
to
reputation of
do!
your mentor, the woman you loved most in this world, before you buried her.
It was my mission.
Huh. So that's the conclusion you came to in order to live with yourself.
What's the boss to you?
I'm the one she abandoned when she left this world.
The daughter?
I won't rest until I get answers from the woman I loved. You and I are the same. We are the
Her
ones
girlfriend?
who are dead. Would you like
Discount
to know
801.
The boss is gone.
Not so fast. You'd like
Does
to
she
meet her,
roll
wouldn't you?
her own
I
tobacco
know.
cigarettes?
You took her life. I gave it back.
You what?
Care for a sniff? It's only snuff. You're a cigar.
Yeah, snuff,
aren't you?
okay.
Well, there's no smoking in there, so if you want to meet her, you'd best partake now.
Pardon me. Good night, Mama Neil.
Follow me.
Night night.
This is my baby, my morpho butterfly. It's neither pupa nor cocoon, but an Amargo. A complete.
Why is it playing
individual in the full
elevator
sense.
music?
Is someone there?
Boss.
We have a visitor. I'll introduce him. Don't try anything foolish. As long as we're in here, I can reduce you to carbon at the press of a button.
Who are you?
It's Jack.
A man. A warfighter.
Did she notice the big life sign? She knows. She knows.
Is that you?
I call it the mammal pod.
Mammal pod.
For my participation on the project, I demanded access to all information on the boss. Everything the CIA had. Her personal history, military records, physiological data, correspondence, the files for every operation she took part
Yes.
in, every decision she
They
ever
made a
at
fake
every
boss.
possible turn, what she took and what was taken from her, her pain and her pleasure, her joy and sorrow, her life and death, and yes, even you.
Why would you do that?
Coldman sought an MAD-based AI that would deliver an effective retaliatory strike against the most appropriate target
Yes.
in response to a nuclear attack from a hypothetical adversary. An unmanned device to act as a deterrent capable of making the decisions.
There are
and
consequences.
taking
There are
actions that
consequences for
human beings
streaming
cannot.
now. This is what I meant when I
therefore
talked earlier
conclude
about I have to be
you
quiet
acquired
after
a
2 hours
cool
of streaming.
calculating machine, programmed to inflict swift, sure, and utter
Yeah, I have to be
annihilation
quiet.
upon the enemy. No
Yeah, no, they
retaliation,
made a fake boss.
but
It's not
he took it
her.
upon himself to come up with a different answer. He said he needed the thought patterns of the very finest rational mind. One that thought on a global scale, took both past and future into consideration, and reached the best decision, no matter how painful.
And that's why you asked for everything they had on the boss.
It was the logical thing to do. I knew of only one person who could be entrusted with the fate of the entire...
Gasp! And then they decided to do this again, but with Big Boss.
Her name. Why was a legendary hero forced to betray her country? Why was she targeted for assassination by you, her most beloved disciple? I have no use for fabrications. I want the truth. The boss's last will.
The boss's last will was that I personally kill her so that nuclear war did not happen.
No.
She asked me to do it.
She abandoned her country. Abandoned us all.
Really? You think you understand her feelings?
You're trying to recreate the boss's last will. Is that it?
Yes.
Why don't you ask her yourself, Jack?
Jack. What? Jack. Boss. Jack. Boss. Jack. Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Boss. Go home. No, I...
Complete your mission, Snake.
No!
Extinguish that noble soul once again, if you can.
Leg gas. Dun. I will deactivate her. So this is the beginning of My Robot Wife, the spin-off series, Metal Gear Solid, My Robot Wife.
Boss anymore. Go home.
And my child has been waiting.
Why did you come back?
For a long time. There is nothing left inside me now.
Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
Can I take as much of her as I can?
I failed, but I still have to take a family.
You better start moving from now on.
Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives.
Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
Isn't there a guy who married a Miku hologram? There is. What are we doing? I'm stealing my wife back. I'm stealing my wife back.
What is this? This response? Oh God. Discontinue.
I'm stealing my wife back. Marrying, marring, same thing.
I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
Yes. Whoosh. Ah! Stop making me push buttons! I'm scared! Yes!
There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
No.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
The nice piano snake eater in the background. Oh, I messed that up.
There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
I hit the left trigger because it was on the left side.
Yourself to your country.
Oh, I forgot it's not the D-pad anymore now. Where's my hat? Where's my hat?
Do you know what it means?
Sorry, I didn't have my crocodile hat equipped.
Patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I forgot to put on the crocodile hat before meeting with the boss. That's why we're failing.
long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
Stop it. Stop doing this to me. I hate
As long
it.
as we have loyalty to the end, there's
Don't
no
scare
point in
me with these
believing in anything,
cuties.
even in those we love.
Freak.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
Freak. Oh my god.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
I hate this. I can't even scream. I have to be quiet. I hate
The
this.
only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
Freak. Oh my god. Screaming only on Ducky. We all know you have. I will later. That's in another room.
Even in those we love.
Can I just...
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no
I hate
point in
this.
believing
I
in
hate
anything,
QTE.
even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
I like how I'm hitting all these QTEs and my ass is still getting handed to
I'm
me.
defecting to the Soviet Union. Jack, you can't come with us.
Gasp. No, like if you played 4, it's very clear what the story is, so him just suddenly not knowing is weird. And I get it's because they probably don't want to spoil the plot of 4, but like it's a really contrived backwalk. It's a really contrived backwalk for the lore. We knew why she defected, and she made the ultimate sacrifice of being the villain. So that Jack could live on. Hello, Rex! I'm Vanille the Pastry Waitress. A question about potions, a question about prices. And today, we're playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Something went wrong. There we go, okay. Whistlers. Coming next. Yeah, to be continued. What do we have to sacrifice to bring back? I'm gonna need solidly $100,000 and then I can talk normally again. I ain't even kidding. That's, before taxes, probably what Mama Neil's gonna make from this job. So if I want to tell Mama Neil that she can just quit today, I need to give her $100,000. Just buy her... No, buying a house doesn't matter. I'd still have to be quiet. I gotta pay for the year's worth of work, and then she can take the year off. Not if it's my house, true, if it's my house, but then I have to make payments on the house. See, buying the house is half the battle, then I have to make payments on that. I gotta pay property tax. I gotta pay the bills for the house. I'm still in the same boss. There's a second bluegill? Snake did promise to keep her secret. He did promise. Hold on. Who's the second bluegill? I don't like you. I want my bluegill. Looks like another late night at the office. Wait, I can put more people in the R&D. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Got excited. I thought I could put more people in there. I cannot. There we go. Build a room within a room. Yeah, I need to get the soundproofing and sound conditioning. Soundproofing and sound conditioning. Did I finally make my moisson? I did not. Damn. My moisson. The love box is almost done. We'll do one more mission. Just one more, guys. I will accept your garlic bread. I will accept garlic bread in lieu of $100,000. I think that's a fair trade.
Commencing mission. You're in for some
Okay, I will take the Sonic Eye off because as cool as it is, I do actually prefer this one. I don't need night vision. So we'll take some Mercury. Wait, I have... I want to see a tank. Okay. Put the input vent on the lower part of the booth and the output fan on the opposite part of the booth. Oh, gasp. Otherwise, the air hurricanes messes with the mic. Interesting. Vroom. Tonk, tonk. I can't do that one.
No need to take out the armored vehicle just yet. Neutralize the troops.
Hold on.
Strike before they
Oh my god. If I sleep them early enough, then it won't be as much of a problem. Oh heck. I'm gonna restart this. I need to snipe him like right away. Box tank!
You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow.
Oh, mother trucker.
Before they spot you.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Okay, now there's just one more.
What is it? Get up!
Oh, the tank ran over him! Squish. 'Twas I, the Frenchiest fry, the cause for all the amber alerts. Ooh, I wonder if that counts against me. I don't want to have any of them die. I don't want to risk having any of them die. Yeah, missing's my middle name.
No need to take out the armored vehicle just yet. Neutralize the troops first. They haven't seen you yet. Perfect. Now's your chance.
Oh, heck.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
There we go. Go into alert status! You can... Why the hell is a tank street legal? I'm just asking. Obviously, you can't have the ammunition. That's probably the illegal part.
No need to
But
take out the armored
why
vehicle just
would they
yet.
let you...
Neutralize the troops first. They're trying to find you. Make sure they don't.
Okay. Did they both get smushed? Oh my god. Oh heck. How did I do this again the first time? It's got rubber tires, can do highway speed, has mirrors and turn signals. Yeah, but most cars don't have a built-in gun.
You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow. Strike before they spot you.
Most cars do not have a built-in gun. You gotta bring your own.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Heck? Frick! Okay, so then there's just one wakey bakey guy over there. Oh, they're trucker. Why can't I aim? Give him a second to fall over.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
There we go, okay. And he's gonna release people. Why is he not pulling out more people? Does he not have more people? Wait, does he not have more people? Oh, come on. Can I not plant C4 on the tank? Ooh. Ow. Maybe I should have brought grenades instead. Oh. Gosh. You know what? If I can get him to drive over this, then. Now, I really don't want to use that. I'm gonna fight them over here. Where they're safe from their friend in the tank. Okay. There we go. Okay. Can you not pass out right next to the bomb that I placed? Okay, good. If you can pass out behind there. Oh, come on. Why did you have to go down there? Please don't run over your comrade. Okay. All I ask is that you don't murder your homies because I would like to kidnap them first. Can I? Ooh. Perfect, okay. Okay. Hurry. More backup? How much more backup? What kind of freaking clown car is this? Oh, good lord, I'm bleeding out as fast as I'm healing. I'm bleeding out as fast as I'm healing! That is not an ultra. That guy is struggling. Stop bleeding! Stop bleeding, sir! I only have so many Mr. Noodles! Did you kill the dude? Okay, no. Oh, you killed that dude. Oh, he's close to death. Okay. Goodbye. I'm not gonna wait. He's gonna kill you. He's going to kill you. There we go. There we go. All right. How much backup is there? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the mother trucking phone. How many backups are there for this? It's a clown car. It's an absolute clown car. Wait, I can equip 2-star rations as well? No, okay, alright. I thought I could equip 3-star and 2-star rations, but no. No. Can I only equip 1 curry? I can only equip 1 curry? What is this? More tortilla chips. Instead of C4, I will get grenades. Instead of shaft grenades, I will get this supply. Can I bring all? I can just bring both. Okay, nice. Perfect. Curry. There we go. Okay. I'd like to see anything short of an 18-wheeler do more than cosmetic damage. Allow me to introduce you to my friend the helicopter, which can drop a Ford F-150 on your head at any given time. Take out the guys in the back. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on! Why does he run them over? Ah!
You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow. They're trying to find you. Make sure they don't.
Are we only doing this simply to get more? No, we're doing it because it needs to be done. We're doing it for the good of the country. We're doing it for America. We're doing it because the mission has not been cleared and I need to clear missions to feel good.
Recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
There we go. We don't work for America? No, I'm doing it for America. I don't care what Snake's doing it for. I'm doing it for America. Two more dudes.
What is it? Get up. What is it?
Oh. Don't run over your own guys, please. Okay, alright. We're good. Oh, that was close. That was so close. That was so close. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Confirmed onboard helicopter.
These are CIA goons. That's why I'm killing them for America. I'm stealing them for America. They've lost their way. These poor, silly little guys. Oh.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
I would like more Fultons, please. I would like more Fultons, please. Wait, is it even going to be possible for me to do this without the required amount of Fultons? What do you mean you can't ask? I thought I could ask for more Fultons. I'm gonna need more Fultons if I want to do this. There we go.
Enemies attacking. Going to alert status.
Now we wait. Now we wait. I will actually wait. I'm out. I'm gonna have to get more. Damn, we gotta go to the bathroom again. I gotta get a fresh sip.
What is it?
Please don't run over your own men. My guy did not pass driving school. Where are you going? Okay, he's looking. They're gone.
The recovery helicopter is complete.
They're gone. Okay, we made it. Box, I didn't bring the box. I don't think. How many clowns can this guy fit in this car? Like, holy bejeebies.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Men are surprisingly small if you make them cuddle. So that's where the Brothership of War comes from. They pack them like sardines in a can, so they're forced to cuddle. Oh, drove over one. Okay, will I get punished if... Will I get punished if he runs over his own buddies? Well, guys, can someone look it up? Will I get penalized if he kills one of his buddies? Does that count as a kill for me?
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
I know that I didn't kill him, but does the game know?
Your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
No more Fultons. Okay. Maybe I just can't beat this one right now because I don't have enough Fultons.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Now's a great time to scan the vehicle. I don't have... Oh, I do have the analyzer. Okay. 20 soldiers! Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I do not have the capability of stealing 20 people right now. I can't. No, I can't. I'm committed to a no killing run. I'm committed to nobody dies. Ooh, a new Fulton recovery.
Let's get this mission started.
Guys, I can't steal the man! It's not fair! Why can't I have a army of buff burly men to reach the top cupboard? Life isn't fair. care. So what if they have families, kids, brothers, sisters, parents? That doesn't matter to me.
Your current objective is to retrieve the researchers.
So what? Nobody asked if I had someone at home to reach the cupboards now, did they?
Gunfire! Someone's firing at us! Going to alert status!
Damn it. Okay, hold on. Restart. I forgot a guy there. You need to play with partners to pick up more Fultons? Oh. So it's some missions are just not possible solo. Some missions are just not possible.
The researchers.
Good night. Okay. Because I'm single player, some missions will just not be possible to go a non-lethality route. Oh. There we go. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. There's 10 prisoners. I just can't wait to unlock the bug net item, and I have to go back into each area and catch bugs because suddenly this game is a collectathon. Alright, where are these prisoners being held? I'm gonna sleep everyone over here. Oh, there's a guy in there, I think. Oh. Perfect. Okay. Need a burrito. I best ranked every single boss solo. I don't remember how, but it's tedious and tough on the nerves.
Okay, you're done.
Wait, did I read it backwards? Was there only the one guy? Oh. I read it backwards. I thought there was 10 people to rescue. I'd have kidnapped those other guys. Into the sky. There we go. Try out the chaff grenade and shoot the enemy with the sniper rifle. He can't call back up on the radio after that. Like with the Moisson? What? Live bog rings 4, let's go. A new plant has been built! Yay! Finally a good person for intel. Okay. There we go. His name is Bob White. Bob White? I kidnap more. Of course I kidnap more people. Who do you think you're talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? Of course. What's Super M? Super Magazine. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's gonna be it for me for today, though. What about Bluegill? Bluegill is my husband. He's here. He's always gonna be here. It doesn't matter if he has the crappiest stats in the entire place. Bluegill's gonna be here. I'd never get rid of Bluegill. See, there he is. Actually, wait, maybe I should put him somewhere that I'll remember he'll be. We'll keep him in the combat room. Alright. There we go. Wow. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry it's short. Mama Neil's in bed though, so I don't wanna... get too... Is she doing it today? Hold on. Is it today? No, it's Wednesday. Okay. Tomorrow. See, oh wow, there's a lot of people on. Wow. Last night there was no one. Today everyone's on. Horizontal only just got here. Yeah, let's go raid Kason. Oh. You know what? Why don't we raid Mogu, who's just started the new Oblivion remake. She's cute. I love her. Bye-bye. I'll be back again on Thursday with more Metal Gear. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I need to do any off-screen grinding for this. So yeah, we'll just resume from where we are. We'll go and do the next fight. Ho 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 ho. So, see you guys on Thursday. I'll say hi to Mom and Neil from you. Hope you guys had a happy Easter. What's your cookie? Bye 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 bye. What should our raid message be? What should our raid message be? What's I feel like it's a great joke, but if I ask her what the price of necrophilia is in if she hasn't played it before, she's gonna think I'm a creep. Alright, so our raid message will be by Azura. It's the champion. Use whatever emotes you like. There we go. By Azura, it's the champion. We'll do something nice. If she knows, she knows. If she knows, she knows. If she doesn't, she'll at least be pleasantly surprised. So. What's your cookie? Bye 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 bye. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna actually play Monster Hunter now because I had it running so that I could warm my room, but now I kind of want to play a little. It's been a few days, so. Bye 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 bye. Otsu. It's 500 septims.